only get to do the first game in team history once, and that's what we've got in store for you tonight from Zapostis Arena in Randolph, Massachusetts, the inaugural season of the Union Hockey League. And the Norfolk Mallards, after 2 bye weeks to start the season, going to make their debut as they host the Hudson Valley Vipers, who play their 3rd game. The starting center matchup going to be Matt Henry against Norfolk captain Brad McGovern. As we get the face-off, McGovern tied up in this one, quickly going to be wedged to the Hudson Valley boards as we're underway. The Norfolk Mallards' first game in team history here in Norfolk County, as this one's fed up the wall. Albert Smith right in front of the Mallards bench. Norfolk skating right to left across your screen in this first period of play, and Hudson Valley left to right as this one's played ahead. Trombley going to send this one ahead. Now out at center, this one's forced up the left wing wall. Bat side of the circle, taken on in, top shelf and score! Brad McGovern. It only takes 29 seconds, but the Mallards crack the board for the first time in history. Now it's banked around. 55 seconds gone, and already a 1-0 lead for the Norfolk Mallards. My name's Colby Smith. Thank you for joining me here for this one. Knocked out of the air, Justin Arnold is going to play it back behind him. Trying to launch it ahead, comes loose on the blue line. Brought ahead over the center line, just beyond the blue line, going to be played forward. Now through the circle, going to be wedged down low. Near side corner is the Lexington, Massachusetts native, going to get tied up. Matt Brady played out to the blue line as here comes Hudson Valley over center. Sean Kendrick, near side boards, bat side of the circle, cross ice pass, fired off the bar and in. Underdressed tonight is Zach McNamara, as Josh Callender and Mike Bacuzzi, both the 2 goalie scratches, out in front of the blue line, angled off the blocker, and another corral. They say the puck snuck through though, as there was a man in front. That one got jammed through 5-hole. And Hudson Valley going to get a power play goal. It'll be Cal Duff at 5:38. History, Albert Smith trying to feed him back in the middle, and the pass got picked off. Brady on the far side going to leave it out of the zone. Beating it back the other way is Joe Bonibus through the left wing circle. Low angle pass in the slot, and again knocked away. Butler came way out of the blue paint. A big one-timer missing the net on the right side. Don't think he was angling for the net, but more the clear as the defense changes in a score. The defense getting off to the bench as Hudson Valley had 3 guys in the offensive zone, but they get the job done and get a 3rd goal with 7:43 to go. Hayden Kearney giving it up to McGovern. 15 to go in the man advantage. Push through the circle. Halloran now back to the outskirts. Standing in front of the blue line. Ells shoves this one over. Left wing side off the pads yet again. Trickles into the corner. And the penalty going to expire as Savante stays in the box, but Joey Bonibus off the bench. Hudson Valley was trying to catch him off this now 5-on-5, but Bonibus coming up along these near boards. Norfolk out of the zone as it's Halloran over center. Tries to find some space, back to the left wing circle, gets his shot blocked. But Brett Beggar, who's come up with quite a few of those today, it'll go off the glass. Mallards turn on their heels. As here comes Hudson Valley. Maneuvering in hand over hand, off the pad, tripped up from behind, and no call came. Turning down the ice. Here comes Norfolk. Justin Arnold into the offensive zone with 4:25 to go. Off the pads yet again. Going to go off the boards in the corner and down off the glass, skipping around. Hudson turning the other way as it's Sean Kendrick. Back into the offensive zone, left wing side beyond the circle. Played through and off the stick. Parker Butler caught that one into the netting. And 2 names that sound really similar, so don't get them mixed up. The captain is McGovern. He does have the first goal now in Norfolk Mallards team history as Norfolk turning, trying to beat it back in their zone. Joey Bonibus leaves the pass behind him off the pad of Parker Butler. That one went up out of play. Caught his shoulder pad. As you could see, it grazed. It went to the netting out of play. Butler stood tall on that one to keep it out of the net. 16:36 to go in this 3rd period. And this will be just the 2nd offensive zone faceoff of this 3rd for Hudson Valley so far. Despite all these faceoffs as they get the win, it was Kendrick in the dot. Off his man, Matt Vasquez, going to skip behind the goal. The glass, this one will come. On the left side, worked hand over hand, Sean Kendrick. Going to play it off the boards near side. Out the other way. In, racing, and buried home. Trying to drub it ahead. McGovern over the line. Maneuvered on through. Stick got poked in there. Smith loose in the low slot area. Again, going to come free. Govern left side. Chet being thrown. Up through the air. Out of the zone, this one comes. Joey Bonibus, drop pass behind him. Right side, backhand over the net. Comes free behind the bench in this game. Can hear them shouting commands at their forward grouping as Norfolk going to turn this puck out of their zone. Racing down, onside, off the pad, rebound, look, net popped off. Should the goal count? Messing skating around as Norfolk thinks the goal will count. Smith down the far wall trying to get to it. Brett Beggar going to be checked hard by Albert Smith. Until he rocked him to the ice. His visor came up. And now to the left of Parker Butler. The defensive group for the Mallards working hard to get this one out. Gavin L's in there as he falls down to both knees. Left side circle. Dropped out to Vasquez. Off a man to the glass. Able to stay in play though. McGovern trying to get out of the zone. Absolutely knocked down hard to the ice. Took his knee out from under him, but McGovern going to get back up. Smith got taken down as well. Side winger. Coming out of the zone, Justin Arnold. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Off the pad of Jack Messing. Arnold got crunched in the corner. We're getting a penalty call coming up. Butler's got to get to the bench. Worked on the wrap off the shoulder pad. Trying to get to this one. Touched up on far boards as they hit the reset button. It's Brittner. Under a minute now to go, the power play. If you're the Mallards, you definitely do not want to come up over on a 4-minute time. Trevor Sousa off the boards far side. High slot area, trying to dart around, worked on the backhand, putt still loose, Messing, trying to kick it on the backhand, loose in the blue paint, jamming at it, putt finds its way through. Should this be the tire? It is. The Norfolk Mallards cash in, and we got ourselves a 3-3 hockey game. Out for Hudson Valley as Kendrick's going to control the opening faceoff, and here we go in this 5-minute OT period. Taylor Tranko going to send the puck ahead. Sean Kendrick streaking down the far side wing, fed through to the middle, over the top of the net, loose on the left side, diving and a top drop and in. As the Vipers going to mob Sean Kendrick